Hey, what's up, everybody? Jody, Opinionated Window Cleaner, coming at you first thing this morning. Uh, I've had a lot of requests for procedures and systems I use to do jobs, and I've been sitting there thinking about it last night. I was going to do a video on that, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what, guys? There's 100 different ways to skin a cat, and y'all can go on YouTube. Everybody and their brother does videos about how to pressure wash, how to use a squeegee, how to clean a gutter out, and what fun would that be? So, if you're in business, you probably got the basics that I would tell you in a video down pat already. So instead of doing that, we're going to go with a completely different way with this. I'm going to tell you things not to do, systems not to put in place when doing a job. And we're going to go with that. So I hope you all enjoy this. We're going to start with pressure washing. Now, I'm going to tell you some of the things not to do. Don't spray sensitive plants with bleach. Guys, this is bad news. Japanese maples, vegetable plants, flowering plants, any of that stuff, if you turn around spraying with bleach, I guarantee you, what's going on, James? I guarantee you're going to have problems. Let's say they got a vegetable garden up beside the house, and we all know it. We've seen it. Nice, beautiful tomatoes, maybe a few cucumber plants, stuff like that. And you go in there with bleach and spray that stuff, guess what's going to happen? It's going to die. It's not an if. It's not a possibility. It is going to die. So you need to be using a pre-treat, post-treat process. Make sure you protect the people's plants, because there's nothing that's going to make a job go worse than you turn around and go up there and they just planted a bunch of flowers and plants around their house, and now all of a sudden you have killed all that stuff. I guarantee that will probably not be a repeat customer. Next one, common sense. Don't use the red tip when pressure washing. The red tip, throw it away. You don't need it. You're going to damage stuff. I guarantee you, if you take and put a red tip in somebody's house and carve your name in the side of it while you're trying to wash, they're going to turn around and take and not use you again. They're also not going to refer you. So don't use the red tip. This next one, I can't even believe I'm going to have to say this, but there's actually people in the industry that need to hear this. Don't spray with open windows when pressure washing. If a window is open, shut the window or take the time to shut it. When you get to the job, make sure you walk around and check the windows. Make sure they are all shut. It is so simple, believe it or not, to be spraying and you're just not paying attention. You get in that zone, and here you go, and you're going across the house, and all of a sudden, oh shit, you just sprayed bleach right in their house. And of course, the house that you make the mistake and do that is going to have some $5,000 couch sitting right in front of the window and carpet that is going to cost $10,000 to replace. And now you no longer own a business. You are now working for them as an indentured servant for the next 30 years. So, guys, make sure the windows are shut when you do pressure washing. Window cleaning. Let's go into some tips that you don't want to do when you're window cleaning. If a window won't open, don't force it. That's cool to know, TJ. Was it a big poop? Can we get a picture of it after you get done? All right, back to the video. If a window won't open it, don't force it. Now, listen to what I'm saying here. You're a professional. You're supposed to be in there cleaning. But if that window won't come open, stop what you're doing and go talk to the customer and explain to them what is going on before you go any farther. Because I have personally decided, oh yeah, I can get this window open. And I do the wooden windows with grids, do the old tap process, and I'm tapping on it. And guess what I did? I tapped my hand right through the window and broke the glass. Had to buy the glass. So yep, if a window won't open, there's something wrong with the window. Stop and go talk to the customer and advise them of the situation. Don't just sit there and force it until you end up buying that window. Uh, Interior windows. Be mindful of the runoff. Listen to what I'm saying. You go in and clean interior windows. You scrub them windows. You get that water is coming off. A lot of times it's black and dirty because who knows when the last time they had it cleaned with. If they have white carpets below that window, guess what? You're going to ruin that carpet. If they have drywall under that window and you just let that water just run down, you're going to ruin that window. Use very little water on the inside and be mindful of any runoff you do have. This is just common sense stuff, guys. But, somebody's new in the industry, this might be things that save them a few dollars from having to replace something. Don't work around fragile stuff. Now, listen to what I'm saying. You go in a house, and if you're doing window cleaning, we've all been there, and they just got little fragile knickknacks or stuff all around that house. They probably paid $2 for them little knickknacks a piece. But if you break one, it is now their great-great-grandmothers that come over on the Mayflower, and it can't be replaced, so it's going to cost you $100,000. take the time to pick them little knickknacks up and move them. Don't sit there and think, I'm a professional, I can get behind it. I'm a professional, I'm just going to pull behind it and be very careful. Because as soon as you do that, you're going to bump it, it's going to fall, it's going to break. So take the time to remove fragile stuff. Pretty easy, thing. Dryer vent cleaning is another service we offer. I'm not going to go into a bunch on this, but I do got a few things. Don't forget to hook the dryer back up. Yeah, it happens. How do I know it happens? I've done it. You clean the dryer out, you push it back, and somehow you completely forget to hook it back up. Guarantee that will piss a customer off. I guarantee it. You're going to get a call back. You're going to have to go back and hook it back up. And they're probably not going to call you right away because they're not going to catch it, and then there's going to be lint everywhere. They're going to be upset. So take the time to hook it back up. This is very important if you're going to do dryer vent cleaning. Don't play with the frilly panties. Let me say this again. Don't play with the frilly panties. Guys, you go to do somebody's dryer vent, it always amazes me that you would think they would remove the clothes out of the dryer and get stuff away from the dryer, and they don't. And you go up there and the woman's panties is laying there, these little small thong things or whatever. Don't pick them up. Don't play with them. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I mean, there's people in the industry who would actually do this. Don't do that. Leave them alone. Just don't touch them. It's not yours. It's not a toy for you. It's their panties. Leave the panties alone. Step away from the panties. Okay? Are we clear? All right, now we got that. Let's move on to gutter cleaning. Don't leave crap in the flower beds. You are paid to come clean the gutters out. I get that. That does not mean reach up in the gutters, take the stuff out, and throw it on the ground. That's not what they're paying you for. Reach up in the gutters, take the stuff, and bag it up. Or have somebody on the ground cleaning it up behind you. Don't just leave crap laying all around the house. These people probably just paid $2,000, $3,000 to have their landscaping done, and you just come in a matter of 10 minutes and completely destroyed the whole look they were going for. Now, instead of looking all pretty and being a pillar of the community, they now look like a wild forest that hasn't been taken care of in 30 years. Don't do that, guys. Clean the stuff up. Don't leave bags around the house. A lot of y'all bag the stuff up. I have actually seen a company bag the stuff up and leave the bags laying there all around the house and say that was not their responsibility to remove them. They're responsible to bag them up. Take the bags, do something with them, set them out by the road to be picked up neatly or haul them off. In our case, we haul them off, but I get that not everybody does that. The last thing, don't rest the ladder against the gutter. Think about this. You go and do a gutter clean. You get it cleaned out perfect. It's good to go. But you don't have a stabilizer bar in your ladder, so you just let it sit against the gutter. And then the customer walks around the house, and there's all these indents in the gutter where it's crushed in. So now the gutter's clean, but you have destroyed the look of their house. Invest in a stabilizer bar for your ladder. I see so many people do this mistake. It's ridiculous. Gutters are made of thin metal. They are not designed to support a ladder. Use a stabilizer bar so you don't damage the customer's house. All right. Now I'm going to go into just a few general things that you can turn around and take and apply to all these services. Don't shit in a customer's house. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. You're at the customer's house. If you got to take a crap, get in your truck and go down the road to the gas station. Do not shit in the customer's house. Don't go in their toilet and take a dump. You stink it up. They don't want to smell your crap. I don't want to smell your crap. Don't do that. At the same hand, it is also not acceptable to go to the truck, get a rag, go find a bush and shit behind it. Don't do that at a customer's house. I've heard people doing this so many times. Guys, just don't do it. Go to the gas station. No shit in a customer's houses from here on out, okay? That should be taken care of. Don't help yourself to customers' drinks or food. 100%. Guys, I don't understand what would possess somebody to do this, but I've heard of it time and time again. If you're at a house and the customer's not there and you open the refrigerator up and there's a 12-pack of beer or a 12-pack of Pepsi or 12-pack of Mountain Dew in there or whatever, it's not yours. Don't touch it. Now, if they offer you a drink, you're welcome to take it. But don't just assume and take it. Guys, it's their stuff. That is stealing. I know you think, well, it's only $1 drink, Joe. They can afford it. Well, yeah, they can, but it's theirs to give to you if they want to. So don't steal from your customers. Guys, this is all common sense stuff, but I hope it helps somebody out that maybe just starting out. And one thing I would recommend is, some of you are saying, well, Joe, this is really stupid stuff. I mean, we know this. Yeah, but your employees might not. It might be a good idea to sit them down when they come in this morning or get ready to go out the door and let them watch this video, because they're probably the ones that need to see it and understand what to do and what not to do on jobs. Guys, this is Joe, the Opinionated Window Cleaner. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later.